Welcome, welcome. Hello and welcome. Settle yourself in a posture that is alert yet relaxed, comfortable for you. And slowly bringing your attention to the process of the breath flowing in and the breath flowing out. If it's comfortable for you, you can wiggle a little bit. This is not a strict no movement meditation. Don't get too distracted if you're moving, but if a little bit of wiggle in the spine helps you to ease tensions, then feel free to do so. And as we embark on tonight's meditation, just before we begin, let's set an intention. And today's intention will be to have a mind holiday. And what that means is we can put aside thoughts of past and thoughts of future and give ourselves the gift of the present moment. So lifting the spine, stretching the bones, allowing all the bones to move away from each other, allowing the in-breath to expand the body, bringing energy and oxygen into the lung, and allowing the out-breath to detox and take away carbon dioxide, water vapor, whatever we don't need anymore. See if you can follow with your attention the process of the breath in and the process of the breath out in a gentle, relaxed manner. Sometimes we constrict our breathing unconsciously. So now let's bring conscious awareness to the process of the breathing. Welcoming the in-breath like drinking a long drink of water. When you're thirsty. And when you exhale, allowing the breath to wash away anything you don't need anymore. A visualization I like to use when relaxing into the breath is to visualize the waves on the seashore. So we said our intention was to have a mind holiday. Let this also be a breath holiday. And you are an observer sitting on the seaside on your holiday, watching the waves of the breath, smoothing away tension. Pushing away all the ruffles of the day. Preparing the way for a nice, smooth and a nice, calm mind. See if you can follow with your gentle attention one complete cycle of the breath. And as you relax into observing your breath, let's see if you can now explore the maximum capacity of your lungs in a relaxed way. See what it's like for the lungs to take in as much air as they want. And if you happen to run into any tensions, don't worry, it's okay. It's normal. Enjoy any sensations of ease or comfort. And if there are tensions, just notice them. Not judging them to be good or bad, but just knowing and noticing, becoming aware. In essence, you become like a scientist observing the body, and the body is not yours. You're just watching it, watching the breath going in, exploring the maximum capacity of your lungs. And the breath goes out, allowing it to wash away any tensions, constrictions, and exploring the minimum capacity in a relaxed way. If you've got your relaxed attention on the breath, let's now do a very quick body scan. The last time I came in, we did from the head to the toes. Today we'll go from the feet to the top of the head. You can go either way that's comfortable for you, but I'd just like to let people try going the other direction today. So, having a deep breath in and deep breath out, becoming conscious of the whole body sitting or standing or lying, whatever posture you're in at the moment. We'll now flow our attention and awareness to the soles of the feet. The soles of the feet are quite sensitive, like the palms of the hands. See if you can feel the touch of the feet on the floor or on your socks or whatever the soles of your feet happen to be in contact with. Maybe the air. Hello, soles of the feet. Thank you for putting me in contact with the ground and keeping me grounded. Let's flow our attention now up to the tops of the feet. Noticing bones in the feet, so many bones in the feet. Toe bones, tarsals, heel bones, ankle bones. If you like, feel free to stretch your feet or wiggle your toes, and then gently return to stillness. Just sitting with the awareness of the feet. Pulling your attention now from the ankles up to the calves and the shins. Hello, calves. Noticing any tensions held. Feel free to stretch your calves and letting the breath in and the breath out relax the calves. Flowing your attention then to the knees, the front of the knees, near the kneecaps, the sides of the knees, and the soft tissue at the backs of the knees. Hello, knees. Thank you for bending and supporting me with flexibility through my day. Send gentleness and kindness to your knees. Flow your attention now to the upper legs. The thighs, the backs of the legs, the hamstrings, bring nutrients and oxygen and blood flow to the upper legs. The out breath, relaxing and carrying tensions away. Thank you, legs and feet, for looking after me and carrying me from place to place and helping me sit down, stand up, lie down, and do all those wonderful, wonderful things that we take for granted. Thank you. Allow a sense of gratitude and joy. Appreciate your legs. Allow your attention now to the sit bones. If you're sitting or if you're standing. Feel free to wiggle your hips. The hips carry a lot of our load. Feel free to be playful with the ball and socket joints, the hip joints, bringing them some relaxation and ease. Feeling the breath flowing deeply into the hips. Becoming conscious of the waves of the breath moving the belly close to the hips, sitting in the bowl of the hips. Allowing that breath naturally to expand the torso, the lower torso, to contract. Allowing the belly to be jelly. No need to show off tight abs now. We want to relax and let it all give torso and the belly the rest and relaxation they so deserve. Attention now to the spine supporting you, lifting you up. The hip girdle reaching up into infinite space. And as your breath flows in and out, allow it to lift the spine bones away from each other, creating space. Allowing the breath as it flows in and out of the torso to expand the whole torso, relaxing the torso. Energizing the torso with the in-breath. Relaxing everything with the out-breath. Notice any areas of ease or comfort and say thank you to them. Enjoy them and appreciate them. Feel how gratitude for normal function of the body is such a warm, glowing emotion, supporting wellness, supporting good health, and supporting the release of constrictions and tension. See if you can send a little thank you to all the organs inside your torso, working so hard all the time, looking after you. Thank you, intestines. Thank you, bladder. Thank you, kidneys. Thank you, stomach. Thank you, liver. Thank you, pancreas and spleen. Thank you, diaphragm. Sending lots of warm, kind relaxation to your diaphragm. Thank you, lungs. Processing the air, drawing it into the body and spreading all that lovely oxygen throughout the body. Having a moment to reflect how fragile and how strong the tiny sacs of the alveoli inside the lungs are. How many liters of air they process for us every day. And sending gratitude to the delicate single-cell tissues that make up the lungs alveoli. Sending now your body scan attention to the heart, the circulatory system, its arteries and veins, a marvelous network spread out through the whole body. Thank you, heart. Allow some relaxation to flow to your heart. Allowing it to beat gently and fully, releasing any constriction, flowing with the breath. Let's bring your attention now to the trachea, the voice box. Vital instrument, often taken for granted, that enables us to communicate with our fellow human beings. Amongst other things, body language is important too, and intention is the most important thing in communication. But speech, correct speech, carrying our intention, is something to be grateful for too. We'll very quickly flow our attention through the shoulders and the upper arms, the elbows, the forearms, the palms, and the fingers. Feel free to wiggle any of these parts to say hello to them, or even just to stretch and relax them Give them a little twist if you like. Squeeze the muscles. And then allowing the breath to flow. If there are tensions and constrictions, which is quite common for the shoulder and neck area, just give them kindness. Observe and notice where they are and how they feel, without trying to get rid of them or push them away. And if they want to melt away with the breath, that's fine. But if there are tensions which are long held and don't melt away, that's fine too. Notice them because they carry information which is useful. Get to know how they feel. Make friends with your tensions and constrictions. Hello, neck and shoulders. How are you doing? Tell me all about your day. Tell me why you are sore. Empathize with your neck and shoulders. Flow our attention now up the back of the skull to the top of the head. Feeling it lift with the in-breath. Feeling the chin drop forward and relax. If it is comfortable for you to do so, imagine your in-breath lifting your skull from the back of the skull near the ears, drawing it up into the heavens, allowing the back of the neck to lengthen, allowing the shoulders and the triangle of muscles that connect the shoulders and the neck to stretch and lengthen, allowing hand phone tension to manifest. Notice it, and if you can, stretch it, relax, release, let it go. Flowing your attention now to the ears, the side of the skull. Relaxing the ears, the sides of the skull. If you're one of those people who can wiggle your ears, feel free to do so. If not, just allow the breath to massage the ears, just as it massages the rest of the body. Flowing your attention now down to the jaw, releasing, relaxing. Feel free to yawn and stretch. If it helps you, stretch out your tongue. Notice your teeth and gums. And then relaxing to stillness. Noticing the lips. And if the lips feel like they want to have a gentle smile, let them. That's fine. The tension of a smile is not uncomfortable tension. Corners of your mouth up in a smile. You're stimulating a lot of very beneficial biochemicals. So if you feel like it's comfortable to have a little smile, go ahead. It's fine. And if you don't, that's okay too. Flow your attention now to the cheekbones, the nose bridge, the nostrils, where the breath flows in and out of the body. Noticing how the air feels as it spirals through the nostrils. Time. Pulling your attention to the temples and the forehead and allowing that to relax. The eyebrows, the eyeballs in the sockets, the eyelids. Allowing the breath also to flow and massage all these areas. Allowing the eyeballs to melt into the eye sockets like chocolate. Of the whole body breathing. Growing in energy with each in-breath, expanding with each in-breath, integrating with each out-breath, relaxing, releasing, and letting go. Noticing the energy that flows in with the in-breath. See if you can draw it. Now, this is just a visualization. Visualize the energy of the in-breath flowing down through the torso, down into your center of gravity. Having a cleansing, refreshing, grounding effect. Let's just be with that for a few breaths. Noticing the relaxation of the waves of the breath, washing through the body, swishing down into your hip girdle, cleansing and releasing as it goes. And now, as we prepare to draw the practice to a close, just relax into your breath and rest in the breath, however the practice has gone for you today. And whenever you're ready, Gently returning your attention back to everyone else in the room together, meditating together today, practicing together today. And allow that little half smile to go out to your fellow practitioners, walking the path together. A feeling of gratitude to arise for companionship on the journey, for this network of support for those who practice together. The intention to understand suffering and happiness, the causes of suffering, and the route to peace and contentment. And don't forget to thank yourself for taking the time out to develop and practice. And send some of that gratitude also to the network of people who allow us to be here, those who share our responsibilities and tasks, so that we have quiet space where we can give ourselves this time. Returning your attention now to all practicing together here today in the room. Thank you for practicing together with me today. Whenever you're ready, you can gently open your eyes. And if you can, let's not think of the practice so much as being over, but carry some of that awareness, some of that relaxation, some of that connection with your breath into your day or your night or whatever time it is where you are. Carry that with you.